By the time you see this, it will already be October, and I cannot believe that it's already October. This month is my birthday month, and even though I don't like to celebrate my birthday, I don't know why, I just still announce it anyway. But my favorite part about the month is Halloween. Halloween has always been one of my favorite holidays. I've always loved the costumes and dressing up. So as you guys can tell, for today's tutorial, I created a look inspired by Poison Ivy. And this look in particular was inspired by Kim Kardashian a few years ago when she was Poison Ivy. And I have always loved that look, and every year I keep telling myself I'm gonna do it, but I never do it. And this year Uniwigs hooked me up with this red wig, and I can finally do this tutorial for you guys. I feel like what really completes this look is the red wig, and I'm so happy with the way that this look turned out. I did make this costume myself, and I think it was fairly easy. I thought about filming it, but then I honestly didn't know what I was doing. I had no idea what I was doing. I just looked at the picture of Kim Kardashian and just kind of went from there. So I really just winged it. In case anyone has any questions about this wig, this is the Aerial wig from Uniwigs, and this is a lace front synthetic wig, and I talked about Uniwigs before, and the synthetic wigs are heat safe, but I love the way that this looks already. This is like fresh out of the box. I didn't add any dry shampoo, I didn't curl it or anything. I love the way that it looks by itself. It feels so good. It doesn't even look or feel synthetic. It feels and looks like real human hair, and I just love like the soft wave already, so I didn't want to ruin that, because once you do like curl it or use heat on it, it will change the way it curls and it will never be the same. And these contacts that I'm wearing are the gray contacts from FreshLook from luminuslens.com. So I will leave a link for the wig and everything else down below, so make sure to check that out if you have any questions on anything that I used today. And the things I used to create this costume I bought from Michael's, except for the bra, and this is like a bralette that I bought from Target. Hopefully I can post a few more Halloween tutorials before the end of the month. Alright, that is it, and let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. So to give the look a really sharp edge, I'm first applying tape to the outer part of my eye. So all of the eyeshadows are from Makeup Geek, and the first color I'm taking is Creme Brulee. I'm focusing that mainly on the outer third of my eye, but with whatever's left, I'm bringing it up kind of high and bringing it towards the middle. The next color is Barcelona Beach, and I'm focusing that on the lower third of my eye, and with whatever's left, I'm just going to blend it into the other color. Now I'm taking Corrupt on an angled brush and kind of start to carve out the shape that I want. And the reason why I am doing this with eyeshadow is because in case I mess up or I don't like the shape, it's a little bit easier to clean up. Now I am taking a flat synthetic brush and applying the color on the outer part of the wing. Now going in with some black gel liner, I'm using that to clean up the edges and make it look a lot more sharp. The next color I'm taking is this foiled eyeshadow from Makeup Geek, and this is in the shade Charmed. I'm applying that on my lid wherever there is no color, and I don't know why this color is showing up more of a silver, but it is kind of a silver, but it has like a green moss undertone to it, so I'm not sure why it's looking so silver, but I'm just going back with the black eyeshadow and going back and forth with the color meets to create a smooth transition. Okay, I lied. I do know why it's showing up so weird, because I got a new camera and I'm still learning to work with the settings, and so the lighting is kind of off. So after taking off the tape, I'm going in with the NYX Matte Liquid Eyeliner, and I'm using that to just define it a little bit more and create a longer wing. So now for foundation, I'm going in with my current favorite foundation, and right now it looks kind of yellow and it looks a lot more yellow than my natural skin tone, but since my body is always just like a shade darker than my face, I like to match my foundation to my body, especially my shoulders. Now going in with this amazing concealer, which is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I'm applying that to the under eye area because since I haven't been getting much sleep, I do have dark circles, and this seriously hides all of that. And I am just using my Beauty Blender Micro Mini to blend it out. To make my eyes pop, I am applying a white eyeliner in my waterline. And then to define my lash line, I'm going in with a black eyeliner, and then I'm blending it out with an angled brush. So to create that sharp inner corner line, I'm going in with just gel liner and a really tiny angled brush to create a precise line. And then using black eyeshadow and a fluffy pencil brush, I'm going to blend that out. Going in with another foiled eyeshadow, this is called Magic Act. I'm applying that to the inner corner of my eyes to highlight it. Now it is time for lashes, and I'm first starting off by curling my real lashes and applying a light coat of mascara, not too much because I'm honestly not a fan of mascara at all. And then I'm going in with Superficial by Sophia lashes in the style Yolanda, and these are the thickest pair that I have. And then I'm applying that first to the outer corner and then using tweezers to kind of maneuver it onto my eye and put it onto the inner corner of my eye. And then I also like to use an eyelash curler to just give it a few pumps to glue my real lashes to the falsies. Now using MAC MSF Give Me Sun and a really fluffy Morphe brush, I'm using that to kind of warm up my face, so I'm applying that to the hollows of my cheeks and applying that to my forehead as well. Now taking a smaller angled brush and the same bronzer, I am just defining my face with it. Now for my cheeks, I'm going in with Makeup Geek blush in the color Spellbound and a fluffy angled brush. I'm applying that to the apples of my cheeks. And then to highlight my cheekbones, I'm going in with the foiled eyeshadow in Magic Act and then blending it out with a really fluffy blending brush. Now I am using Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer to contour my nose. Let me know if you guys would like a detailed video on how to contour your nose. To highlight my Cupid's bow, I'm using the Balm's Merry Lou-Manizer. And then for my lips, I'm using MAC's Kiss Me Quick, which is just a regular red lip liner. And I'm using that to outline my lips and slightly overline. Then I'm using ColourPop's Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color Creeper. So if you enjoyed this look, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you give this look a try, I would love to see. Alright, so this is the finished look, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful.